everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to do one final kind of 2022 garden update slash breakdown video. I'm going to show you guys what's left in the garden, and then I'm just going to break down everything that is done for the season. Thank you to everyone who's watched, commented, liked my videos this season. They made it a lot more interesting to grow this garden. I learned so much, and I'm just hopeful that I entertained you a little bit, maybe taught you something, but you guys definitely taught me things, and this has been fun. And it also really motivated me to keep gardening and to make sure I posted these videos. So thank you, everyone. So now I'm just going to show you what's left and kind of tell you what my plans are to break it down for the season. Everything's pretty much dying except two things that are recently planted, and I need to get it broken down probably before my condo association sends me a letter about the dying garden. But anyway, thanks again for tuning in and enjoy the update. So I will start with something that's still alive. I don't think it's gonna actually grow. Planted it way too late. These are kale in here, and it's raining today. That's why I'm wearing the hood, and it looks a little cloudy out. So you can see the water drops on the kale. Really don't have any true leaves yet, so I don't think these are gonna make it. They did survive some frost that we got. So I think in my last video I was like, oh, we really don't get frost here. We got frost. I did cover them in plastic, but when I came out the next day to look at them, the plastic had blown off. So oh well. But I do have a little greenhouse that I bought that I'm gonna show you guys to cover it. So this is the kale. I want to say I planted it maybe about 3 weeks ago. Could have been a little bit longer. And this is what we have. So I think it's probably just didn't get an early enough start before the weather actually did turn cold. But that's that. Then over here, I just put this inside my raised bed. These are carrots. They were planted a little while ago. They did get hit with the frost also. You can see these leaves here looking a little sad, but still in here, but still seem to be growing. I'm gonna put these in that little greenhouse that I have also. So we'll see. Everything else, this was some of my pollinators. They're gone now. That was the petunias. The tall thing was the zinnia. Marigolds were down there. Then over here we have this Fan Marzano. This was the first one planted. You can see the rain and frost have gotten. I had quite a few tomatoes left too. But I got plenty out of it. Then here's the other San Marzano, and speaking of lots of tomatoes left. Oops. It looks almost good, but it's kind of squishy. I think the rain is soaked through this. I don't even want to touch that one. That one feels like it's gonna explode. But I do have some carrots left in here. So let's dig these out. See what we have. It feels small. And I think there's one more. Oh, I broke it. See if I can dig it out. While I'm trying to dig this out, I just want to tell you, one of my neighbors just walked by, walking his dog, and he's like, I just want to tell you, I really enjoyed your garden this year. It was the highlight of my walks. I was like, oh,
I should have kept recording so you guys could hear it, but I thought that was so sweet. And I see him a lot. I think he's like a dog walker or something. So that was really sweet. So I told him, I was like, hopefully I'll have it just as good or even better next year. There's that little carrot. So I'm glad other people enjoyed the garden as well. And I got those left. I probably should have picked all of these ones that are red beforehand. But this is the final San Marzano. Again, it still had some that didn't quite ripen in time. This was the thing. And this is my trash bag that you see to get everything I pick up. These were the free seeds that I had that were growing plant flowers for to attract pollinators. This was the bee balm. I think I can harvest some seeds off of that. So I'm gonna pull this. Maybe. There we go. See if maybe I can get some of those seeds. And then this was the Sweet William, the dollar store seeds. And this was a lone tomato that never was planted that I stuck in here, and the roots, well, I just ripped it out, but the roots had attached. So I think I'm gonna leave the Sweet William in there. These were actually left for over last winter as well. So I'm just gonna leave them since they're still green. I am gonna cover it. And then, what else we have in the raised bed? Oh, I should have showed this with the stuff that's still living. These were the broccoli that I planted. I think it's, again, too late for those, but since they're still growing, I'm just gonna leave it there. This was the cabbage. Let's go ahead. There's Copenhagen cabbage. Let's go ahead and just get that pulled up. I'm gonna dust some of the soil off of there. But that's that. This was the green pepper. Bye-bye. Good, nice roots though. Again, I'll dust some of the soil off of that. This was the mint. I'm gonna leave the mint here. This is the mint that I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna pull that up so it doesn't spread. But guess what? It's gonna stay over winter. This was one of the, I think this was the white zinnia that I started. Oh, and never did. Got it. Again, I'll dust some of the soil off of that. And then we have another green pepper. There was a green pepper, if you guys remember in the last update, it was still in the pot. I never, and the dill came up with it. That was, again, dollar store seed. The green pepper I never up-potted. I actually took it inside. It had a green pepper on it. I'll try to insert a picture of it. Had a green pepper on it. I took it inside. I cut all the leaves off, and I'm gonna try to overwinter it. So we'll see. And then these are tomatoes that, smushy. These were the last tomatoes that I had pulled off. I just meant to throw them away, and I never did. So they've just been sitting in here chilling for a couple days, but they're gonna go in the trash as well. So that's really everything. Now I am going to just break everything down. Sorry, I forgot to show the last, these were the Moneymaker tomatoes, the two that were planted together. This is what it looks like now. It still has the twist tie that I had put on here to hold it up. Just gonna get that off. Still has some gross, soggy tomatoes on there. So we're gonna say goodbye. And then a nice over 5 feet tall Moneymaker. I think there's just grass growing in there. This is where I had the carrots. Actually, I think it's pieces of leaf from the carrots. So that was the remnants of the carrots. So that's gonna go, I'm gonna break, this goes on piece by piece, so I'm gonna break that down also. So, like I said, I'm gonna break everything down now. I'm just going to pull up everything except for the broccoli the dirt on my finger. I'm gonna pull up. So now I'm gonna pull up everything except the broccoli, the carrots, and the kale. And I'll show you guys what it looks like after I pull all that up. And then I have a greenhouse that it's like a drop over greenhouse that you can cover up your things in the garden with. So I need to build that. So I'm gonna put that together, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like, and I'll put the carrots and the kale in there. So again, thank you for watching. another greenhouse at one of the grocery stores I shop at. It was on clearance, so I picked it up actually back probably early summer, and I've just held on to it. So I'm gonna put it together and use it to cover up the carrots and the kale.
Okay, friends, I'm back with the finale. I feel like I should insert that little SpongeBob sound. Hello, birds. I feel like I should insert the SpongeBob sound. This is 1 week later, because this is 1 week later. It started to get too dark before I could finish what I was doing, so I just finished up everything now, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick peek of what it looks like. This is my peat moss bag under tarp. It's gonna stay there all winter. Hopefully it won't harm it. These are all the planters. I put leaves on top of everything because the internet told me to. If you guys have other suggestions, let me know. I'm debating if I'm gonna buy another cover for my raised bed. I had one and it disappeared. I must have thrown it away or something. Like, I bought one like 2 years ago and I could not find that thing. Last year I left it uncovered, but I'm not sure if I should use like a cover or not, so I may buy one. The other planters are kind of hiding under there, and then I put together the greenhouse. And inside the kale, that's probably not gonna grow, and the carrots. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for following me on the 2022 garden journey. I will try to stay active on the channel over the winter. Might post some cooking videos and some houseplant videos, but thank you all again for watching and commenting, liking, and giving advice. Bye-bye.